Hey everybody, welcome back to World of Warships with Razgrease Gaming, and yes, I know it's been a long darn time since we did a tech tree video, but there was a couple reasons why this video that we're doing right now, Russian Battleships, was taking us so long. One, the video for this originally was going to come out was going to be coming out, but when I initially was going to pull it out, the content for it had been updated. So I said, I have to delete this. So I was about to delete that, and then I got a call from someone else that said, okay, the update's coming out, 8.3, all the Russian battleships have been finalized, this is going to be the line when it's released on the public server. I said, perfect, this will make sense, this will be a perfect video for us to play with, and this is where we're at now. So we're going to go through the line and go through everything we got for the Tier 3 to Tier 10, and we'll give her 2 cents on them as we go. So Tier 3, Knyaz, Suvorov, well, 103mm guns, hit points of 37,900, and oh, by the way, I forgot to mention, the battle on this, 102 and 127. For those kids at home who don't remember their old World Warships and Tier 10 stuff, that means large caliber ships such as even Yamato can't penetrate the bow of the ship. It will bounce. It cannot physically go through that bow structure. And to make matters worse, alright, I'll fire at the top deck. Because the Citadel is buried deep inside that ship. So to get to that Citadel is a jigsaw of armor and a mess. So good luck, kids, at getting that penetration. You also got 305mm guns, pretty nasty at Tier 3. Alright, well, Tier 3, that's gotta be it, right? I can't go to Tier 4. Wrong, folks. Gang it. Again, 75mm and another 125mm on the front plating of the ship, which means, again, major guns of battleships cannot penetrate through the bow of the ship. That doesn't mean you can go through the Citadel side and hit the side and do some massive damage. That's a different story. But if you're trying to get the Citadel through the nose, you will not be able to be so fortunate to have that ability. Your health pool is going to be 40,500. You also have a range of 13.5 kilometers, and you also have a pretty good concealment, 16.3 for a battleship, speeds 23 knots, and a turning rudder shift time of 10.2 seconds. So, yeah, gang it at Tier 4. Tier 5, Pitor. Yep, again, 75mm, 125mm to the bow, so that means if you try to hit this thing and get its Citadel, good luck again, because it's up to 150 on that plating. So you will not be able to get that Citadel through its bow. Bow taking is a nice commodity with the lower tiered Russian battleships. Your guns do get an upgrade to 356mm guns. Your health pool does go up to 51,100 hit points. You do also have a gun range of 16 kilometers and a rudder shift with the hull upgrade to 11.5 seconds. Not bad for a Tier 5 battleship. So, yes, and a nice Tier 5 AA to boot. Tier 6 Ismail. Again, 356mm guns, about the same turning circles and radius. You get now 12 of these bad boys to fire at. You do have a pretty decent speed, stuck at 28.5. By the way, none of these ships have an engine upgrade, so whatever you got, you got. Rudder shift of 12 seconds. You have a AA rating of 54, and not bad armor to boot, health points 55,900. Unfortunately, you do not have that also great bow anymore. Sorry, kids. But you're starting to get a new trend after this tier. And you'll see what I mean in the next one. So, with the gun range also at 17 kilometers, it's not that bad for a tier 6 ship. Tier 7, Sinop. Sinop, 3 guns in each turret, so 9 shells. Oh, 16 inches. With a hull pull of, with the hull upgrade, 65,000, rudder shift at 12.9, A rating of 57. You also have a gun range with the range upgrade to 17.4. Not bad for tier 7, and a pretty good speed to boot at 27 knots. Tier 8, Vladivostok stock. This ship is where things start getting pretty messy. 40 millimeters and 50 millimeters. 50 millimeters is kind of key because that means no major battleship in this game can penetrate the hull on this with high explosive from most major cruisers. It includes you guys, the large cruiser line like the Honorary. Good luck. That doesn't mean you can hit the back with 32 millimeters in the front and bow. These are 16-inch guns again, but they rotate in 45 seconds. That's not including your expert marksman skills, of course. Your range upgrade will get you now a range of these guns at 18 kilometers. And that's not including also of having the hull upgrade to 73,600 with a defense rating of 61 and a rotor shift of 13.7. Now for the tier 9, Soviet Soyuz. This was a ship that was under construction during World War II, but unfortunately because the Germans invaded and they couldn't actually have successfully made its cemented armor on the larger for the armor, they couldn't get this thing finished. 60 millimeters of plating on the top, which means, again, now major large caliber cruisers with inertia fuse cannot penetrate with high explosive. Of course, there's 32 again on the front and bow of the ship. You get a health upgrade of up to a maximum, without any commander skills, but why would you do that, of 88,100. Torpedo production at 35%, which is not bad at tier 9. You also get an AA rating stock at 63%, and you get a rotor shift of 14.3 seconds. You can upgrade these 16-inch guns once again with, by the way, I forgot to mention, these rotate in 30 seconds, 180 degrees. Russian magic, kids. At 19.4 kilometers gun range. Now, of course, the tier 10, the Kreml. Your new Russian overlord. Bow to it, guys, because this is going to be your new boss. Again, 32, bow and stern, 60 millimeters in the top, which means, again, high explosive for major cruisers with inertia fuse cannot penetrate the hull armor on the top. This also includes a health pool of 108,300, torpedo production of 46%. You have now 457mm guns that rotate in 30 seconds with a reload of 34 seconds, with a maximum AP damage of 15,500, with a range of 20.6, a AA rating that is 92, so overpowerful that any carrier will think twice of it sitting near any plane, even in its far long-range sectors. This is also not including a speed of 29.5 knots, a rotor shift of 16.3, and a plethora of accuracy that if you go within 12 kilometers of any of these Russian battleships, you might as well bend over and kiss your butt goodbye, because these guns are so accurate and majorly spicy that basically any ship will think twice of getting near one of these ships. So, yeah. That's your whole Russian tech tree in a nutshell. A big, spicy, evil, diabolical, really, really power-heavy ships. Bow to it now, guys, because Kreml is going to be your new king of the seas. I call it now. Anyway, folks, if you guys have any comments, write down below. If you got any comments about the Russian battleships, if you got any questions, also write down below. I'll be more than happy to answer them and get back to you with that as well. You guys also can find down there just my Discord link and my other links down there down below if you wish to follow me and see me. Because sometimes I sometimes don't go on these other sites, and sometimes all social medias don't like work together. As always, guys, take care of yourselves. I'll see you all in the high seas.